If you wash off all the dirt, makeup, change their clothes and hairstyles, they will almost be just like ordinary people, except that some of them were popular models, some know martial arts, and some of them are children of famous families of actors. Of course, mud and blood still make all of them look sexy, but if you're also interested in how they look in real life, keep watching our video. Bjorn Ironside, aka Alexander Ludwig. Oh, Bjorn, you've made the hearts of many beat faster and faster, and we're not talking about tachyarrhythmia. With each season, he becomes more and more similar to his dad, and more makeup is used for that. In real life, without military equipment and with almost no beard, he looks completely different. Just look at the photos! But that doesn't save him from the huge number of fans who constantly recognize him on the street no matter what. Seriously, now it's like I can't walk into an airport without being recognized or down the street, says Alexander. And not just here. I was in Uruguay and it was insane. Even with the Hunger Games, I never experienced anything like that. It's amazing how much this show has really affected people in all walks of life globally. Off-screen, he looks even more attractive, and his dating list only confirms that. Do you want to know more about the personal life of Alexander and the other cast? Watch our video about their real-life relationships. When the actor was asked if the show affected his everyday life, Alexander answered, "I will say that the shorter haircut in the first season was not an easy one to walk around with. Well, we think he looks great with both long and short hair." It truly is my favorite season of the show so far, Ludwig recently told the TV Junkies about the 5th season. Do you agree? Well, we believe that it's only the beginning for Alexander. Ragnar Lothbrok, aka Travis Fimmel. He has changed beyond recognition since the first season, don't you think? We're glad that the reason for this is the great work of the makeup artists, and not the ruthlessness of time. Travis looks way better in real life. First of all, he's not so old. It's funny that the 39-year-old Travis portrays the legendary personality of Scandinavia, and in fact, he is Australian. Travis was a very popular Australian model, and Jad worked for Calvin Klein and other top brands. By 2002, he was regarded as the most in-demand male model in the world. Wow, that definitely does not fit with the image of Ragnar. As soon as Travis left Vikings, he got a main role in TNT's sci-fi series Raised by Wolves. We can't wait to see it. Helga and Torvi, aka Maude Hirst and Georgia Hirst. Why they are together on the list, you might ask? Well, Helga and Torvi are sisters in real life, and their dad is screenwriter and producer of Vikings. Though Helga didn't survive till the end of the show, fans can't forget this awesome character. Actress Maude Hirst looks very similar to her show appearance off-screen, only her makeup and hairstyle are different. Alas, in the near future, you will not see Maude Hirst on screen, as she traded her acting career for yoga. She's now a yoga meditation teacher and even has her own YouTube channel on this topic. We can only wish her luck and hope that sooner or later she will appear on screen. Her younger sister Georgia looks quite different from her character. Shorter hair, chicer outfits, and appearance. By the way, she and Katheryn Winnick are good friends behind the scenes, despite an almost 20-year age difference. Wow, that's friendship goals. Now she's actively engaged in filming a TV show, which is her first acting project, and she's definitely over the moon with it, judging by her Instapics. Ivar the Boneless, aka Alex Hogh. You definitely wouldn't want to mess with this guy. Despite his congenital malformation, Ivar is one of the most cruel and aggressive personalities in the whole Vikings universe. Luckily, actor Alex Hogh is the complete opposite of his character. This Dane became the idol of many fans of the series for a reason. Alex is the heart and soul of the company, and it's never boring with him during filming. Just look at his hilarious prank videos with the cast. In a recent interview, he was asked about the difficulty of getting into such a character day after day for the happy and smiley person that he is in real life. Haha, no, not at all. I'm pretending for a living. Ivar pretends to be somebody else all the time too, like every other human being. I'm not a big fan of method acting, and frankly, if I used that method to portray Ivar the Boneless, my days at work would be a lot tougher to get through, and they're already pretty challenging. Alex is professionally engaged in photography, and he constantly uploads incredibly atmospheric photos of the North's nature and off-screen moments. I think I've just always been very creative, and photography is another way for me to channel that. Photography is about communicating and creating moments, just like acting, so it's not that far away from my passion. I couldn't really live without it. It's like therapy. Aslaug, aka Alyssa Sutherland. In the Viking world, she really looks incredible, and it's easy to believe her claims about being the daughter of Valkyrie. In real life, Alyssa is no less charming, although she prefers more comfortable clothes and minimal makeup. It's her first big project on TV. Before that, you could only see her on the covers of magazines. She's got more in connection with Travis Fimmel than just being his on-screen wife. Alyssa was also a very popular Aussie model and was cast for Ralph Lauren, Calvin Klein, Chanel, and other top brands. But she probably got tired of the pressure from modeling agents. See, I was constantly told as a model that my shoulders were too broad, I was a little too much on the healthy side, my calf muscles were too big, she wrote. She was recently asked about her connections to Travis due to them having similar experience. I think it's actually normalized it for the two of us. I think we've probably had some similar experiences, and Travis himself is quite a character and likes to play pranks and mess around, but he also works really hard and has a great work ethic. He's a wonderful scene partner to have as well, and I think being Australian helped. Recently, she starred in TV series The Mist, based on Stephen King's novel, and returned to acrobatics and pole dancing classes. We hope that Alyssa will continue to entertain us with her roles. Harbard, aka Kevin Durand. This mysterious wanderer made a huge impression on the main female characters in the show, but what about the actor himself? Well, Kevin Durand looks much better with hair on his head and no hair on his face. Does he seem familiar to you? This is not surprising. He's played the role of the villain in lots of popular movies and TV shows like Lost, The Mortal Instruments, Legion, and many more. We will soon see him on our screens once again. He has one of the main roles in the superhero horror drama series Swamp Thing, based on the DC Comics. Can you imagine him as Floronic Man? Yep, a villain. Again. Well, what can we do? Kevin's appearance is really suitable for such roles, although his pics with his family and dog on Instagram are full of kindness and sweetness. Yidu, aka Dianne Doan. The story of this Chinese girl and her unusual appearance attracted not only Ragnar, but also fans of the series. The 28-year-old actress Dianne Doan is only 1/8 Chinese, but this did not prevent her from getting the role. But we would never have recognized her in real life. With makeup and long hair, she looks very different. You could also have seen Doan once upon a time and in the Disney Channel film Descendants as Lonnie, the daughter of Mulan and Li Shang. Lagertha, aka Katheryn Winnick. She is definitely our favorite Viking, a strong, wise, and independent character who has stayed with us ever since the early episodes. Okay, first of all, she's already 41. Can you believe that? She looks the same age as her on-screen son. Let us know in the comments if you want us to make a video about celebrities who absolutely do not look their age. With her blonde hair and blue eyes, she looks a lot like a Viking, though she's a Canadian with Ukrainian roots. Katheryn has one thing in common with Lagertha. They're both pros in martial arts. I got into my first school when I was 16. Winnick told Star Pulse, I have a 3rd-degree black belt in Taekwondo and a 2nd-degree black belt in karate. Moreover, she's a licensed bodyguard and self-defense instructor. So despite Katheryn's cute appearance, it is better not to mess with her. Soon we will see her in Netflix's series Wu Assassins in the main role, and a newly released film Puller alongside Mads Mikkelsen and Vanessa Hudgens. Astrid, aka Josephine Asplund. Josephine's character has changed quite significantly over the seasons, from the lover of Lagertha to the wife of King Harald, from a short boyish haircut to a shield maiden hairdo. It is unlikely that you would recognize Josephine on the street, because her real-life appearance is completely different from her on-screen one. Long hair, no makeup, a pretty standard fashion sense for going out, but her face may be familiar to you, because Josephine Asplund is quite popular, especially in Sweden. Her debut role as Daniel Craig's daughter in the popular film adaptation of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo brought fame to the actress. Now she already has 6 roles under her belt, mostly in Swedish films. Not bad for someone just starting out, don't you think? King Harald Finehair, aka Peter Franzen. This one really looks completely different behind the scenes. No tattoos, no long hair, no beard, almost nothing left from his character. Pretty popular Finnish actor, has starred in about 50 roles, including episodic appearances in True Blood and CSI Miami. But he gained true popularity with his role of Ragnar's rival on Vikings. Which of his looks do you like more? Floki, aka Gustaf Skarsgard. Floki has changed so much since the first season. With each new episode, he becomes more and more distant from his real-life image. Gustaf is only 38, he's younger than Katheryn by 3 years, and prefers no makeup, neat stubble, and short hair. Well, the role of Mad Floki only proves his talent as an actor. We're not surprised, acting talent is in his bones. His father Stellan and brothers Bill, Walter, and Alexander are also famous actors in Hollywood. Floki also appeared in the second season of Westworld as Carl Strand. Would you like us to make a video about Westworld? Ubba, aka Jordan Patrick Smith. Ragnar's son Ubba looks like a typical Viking on the show, but Jordan is another Australian actor here, just like his on-screen dad and mom in real life. Jordan played mostly episodic roles on Australian TV shows, such as Mortified, H2O, Just Add Water, and Home and Away. But the real fame came to him thanks to his lead role in the Australian soap opera Neighbours. By the way, he played there alongside Margot Robbie. Without his beard, he's absolutely unrecognizable. Maybe that's the reason why he decided not to shave it after filming. We know nothing about his future plans yet, but we think he will delight us with new projects very soon. Whose real-life appearance surprised you the most? Thanks for watching. Check out these other great stories from OSSA and subscribe for new videos about your favorite stars.